y'all. I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart, you're welcome into this reading. Please give the Piscean Seer Collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. So what's popping? I'm chilling. Okay. I've been like getting up earlier, recording earlier. I like it though, because I get to like get everything. It seems like I don't know, like everything goes smoother, okay? I don't know why I'm telling you this. I don't know. I'm just making conversation, I suppose. So Spirit got me back in my notes, okay? Um Back to because I still had a few of those like movie channel messages that I needed to do, but they giving me like 3 movies at a time, okay? But before I get into the movie, there's a song. There's like 3 movies, and I wrote like a little question. And then this morning, while I was meditating, they gave me giraffe, pine tree, and tuna, and the number 33. Okay, you could be 33. Okay, I don't know. You could be a life path 3. You could just be mastering some big lesson or something in your life today. I don't know. Could be anything. So the song is Happy by Natasha Bedingfield. I wonder if this is too loud, okay? It's usually not too loud, and I just think it's too loud. But let me put it on. Let me drop it one. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I just. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. So she says, landlord's knocking at my door, cussing me out. Got laid off my job the night before. Can't figure how. I'm going to fix tomorrow. And if today's still a mess. No, I'm going to fix. She says, can't figure how. I'm going to fix tomorrow away. If today's still a mess. Can you tell me what's the point, man? It all seems meaningless. I wish that I could step away and breathe. This world's trying to swallow me. She says, clear away the clouds inside my head. Someone just tell me that it's okay now. What are you worried about? Okay. Got my dreams, got my life, got my love. Got my friends, got the sunshine above. Why am I making this hard on myself when there's so many beautiful reasons I have to be happy? So she says, people lie, people hide, people cry, people fight, and they don't know why. If fear is all that we should fear, then what are we so afraid of? Because fear is only in our heads, okay? So whatever it is, you could have like some sort of underlying fear. It's crazy because it's like even doing something like positive, you know what I'm saying, and uplifting, and if it's a big change to your life, you know what I mean, you're still going to be kind of afraid of that thing. It comes with its certain set of fears too. Okay, so spirits like, you got your dreams, you got your life, you got your love. Okay. You might have some friends, or you might be calling in some friends. Okay. um just don't make it hard on yourself, okay? Like there's a million and one reasons why you could be happy, you know what I mean? Even if you don't feel like everything is exactly where it is. My pen, my other pen. For you, baby. So I'm gonna pull one of these cards for each of these movies. Wow, it spit out 3 cards, okay. Wow. Okay, so the first thing is Cancer, okay? The Caring. And the first movie that goes with that card is 3,000 Years of Longing, okay? Which is a movie about this lady and who runs into a djinn, okay? She runs into a djinn at some conference that she's at in Istanbul, okay? Or Istanbul, I don't know. Anyway, he offers her 3 wishes in exchange for her freedom, typical genie shit. And then It says that it presents two problems. Okay, she first the first problem is, geez, she doubts that he's real. Okay, and the second problem is that her field of scholar, the thing that she's into is like stories and mythologies, and so she knows all about all of the different ways that a wish could go wrong. Jinns are kind of like tricksters. It's like, yeah, I granted your wish, okay, but they'll grant it in like some sort of messed up ways, in all the genie stories of old is what I'm hearing, okay. So he tells her like all of these stories. This is what the description says. The description says, he tells her, he pleads his case by telling her all these fantastical stories of his past, and eventually she's beguiled and makes a wish that surprises them both. Okay, I just read this before I pushed record, and I was like, okay, well, that makes me feel like she wished him free. Like, oh, you have such an amazing past. That's usually like the case. The genie's always surprised by the person that wishes them free. And also I was like, that makes me feel like somebody is working with a jinn, and I don't really know. I don't really work with jinns, but I've heard like that it's not I mean, it's like I said, it's like working with any trickster god, you know what I mean? You think you're gonna get this, or you think you're gonna, run into this outcome, and it turns out totally different. Okay. So somebody could be playing in that kind of thing, okay. I don't know why I'm hearing like Pakistan, Pakistani. Okay, you could be Pakistani. Okay. Anyways, the next one is weird. Okay. Let me see. So it's a true story of the greatest musician of our time. From a conventional upbringing where playing the accordion was a sin. Okay, so you could play the accordion or some kind of instrument. Okay, it doesn't have to be the accordion, but you could be a really great musician, and it doesn't have to be something that you do professionally. Okay, you could just like really enjoy playing whatever instrument that you play. Yesterday I was saying that we're all instruments, in God's choir, and it's up to us to just play our instrument the way that we want to play it. Okay, so maybe there's a need for you to just, let your weird just be free. Okay, just let your weird be free. Okay, and see, but this is sixth house, which says work and routine. Okay, that goes with the weird movie. Okay, so you really could work as a musician. I'm hearing part time. Okay, you could play like on the weekends. You could play in clubs on the weekends, whatever you play, or you don't even have to play nothing. Like I said, you could be the instrument. Okay, you could be like a rapper or a singer or something. I don't know. I don't know, honey. We're gonna put this all together though. Money ball. So you about to ball out. Okay. You about to ball the fuck out. But Moneyball is it says Billy Bean, general manager of Oakland A's. Okay, so are the Oakland A's, what is that? Baseball? Yeah, okay. So you could really like baseball, okay. You could live in Oakland or you could be from Oakland, okay. It says one day he has an epiphany. Baseball's conventional wisdom is all wrong. Okay, so you could have had an epiphany in your life, okay, about the way that you were playing this game of life. I love the way Spirit does this. Okay, look. This one's the seventh house, and this one's the sixth house, okay. So this is the house of love and partnerships, okay? So that's why I said, you could have changed the way that you've been playing the game, as far as love and partnerships go, it says wonderful story, excellent dialogue, real performances, memorable score, okay? So, you could be getting these kind of reviews, you know what I mean? People love you, they love your story, they love the dialogue that they have with you when they're spending time with you, okay? They don't feel like you're fake, because it says real performances, they see the genuineness, the genuine energy of you, okay? And all it said, he said, we are. It all worked out, girl. We should have known because you deserve it. Is this shit real? Should I pinch you after all the things that we've been through? I got you, okay? So somebody might want to come around and have you, okay? Somebody who has this, like you're very memorable, okay? They can't forget you, okay? So because they can't forget you, they want to give you a chance, okay? So it says B must reinvent his team by outsmarting the richer ball clubs. Okay. Joining forces with the Ivy League graduate Peter Brands. Bean prepares to challenge old school traditions. Okay. So you could be challenging the old school traditions. Okay. That gives me like generational curse breaking shit. Okay. So you're definitely, the one out here. It says he recruits bargain bin players whom the scouts have labeled as flawed, but have game winning potential based on the book by Michael Lewis. Okay, so first of all, your name could be like Billy or Peter, or your last name could be Brand or Miller. Okay, what was that other name? Michael. Okay, your name could be Michael or Lewis, or those could be like, I don't know, your middle or last names. I don't know. So, it says, let me see. Let me get some more. Okay, I feel like that was a lot of information. Okay, so what about this genie situation going on here? It says revolving ball. Okay, so the scarab. This is the scarab beetle. The scarab beetle has regenerative powers, okay, and the cancer says the caring. So I feel like, that points to, and this is like a past, present, future kind of layout going on, okay. So in the past, you could have been hurt, okay, which kicked off your regenerative powers that you possess, okay. It says, I just want to be close to you in body and in mind, but you're so far away from me, we've got no time, okay. So that's giving me breakup energy for sure, okay. It says, I align my personal will with my understanding of divine will, and I move forward with clarity and confidence, okay. So these are the things that you've done in the past, okay. The recent past is what I'm getting, but you could have been in this shit for like a year already or whatever. It says you qualify for special compensation. Okay, so these are some of the things that happened in the past. Okay, you realize that you were special. Okay, that you do deserve to, like, that you deserve, like the song said. Okay, the song is called "Look What You've Done." Look what you've done, girl. Look what you've done to me. Nah. So it's like, look what you've done to you, okay? It says, I am awakened to my full identity. I accept this expansion and surrender to the will of my higher self, okay? So that's awesome, okay? So that means that right now, where you are, um, oh, wait, let me tell you this one, okay, before I say what I was going to say. It says, watch CIA proves manifestation is real on YouTube, okay? That's a really, really interesting video, okay? It might awaken you to some certain kind of things, okay? And then after the weird, let me see. I don't want to like, I don't want to do it how I was doing it, but I wanted to get all of the information out of here. Okay. So we're just going to focus on 3,000 years of longing and the caring. Okay. So, spirit is coming to you, well, spirit came to you in the past, okay, and they offered you these three wishes. You know what I mean? They offered you a work and routine. They offered you a raise in money, okay. They offered you love and true partnerships, in all of your relations, okay. And in exchange, you had to do all of this. You know what I mean? You had to first realize that you deserve the compensation, and you had to, really awaken to your full identity and connect to your higher self, okay. You had to prove to yourself that manifestation is a real thing, okay? And that you wasn't tripping or going crazy, or like catching the wave that, so many people seem to be on, okay? In the past, a lot of people, tried to steal your identity, period. Okay. You could have had somebody in your family or somebody that you were close to, could have even been an ex, using your name to buy shit or giving your name out when they get a ticket type shit. Okay. So it says, I link with the earth My link with the earth is strong. My energies are pure. I am protected and I am able to manifest my highest good at all times. Okay. So it's like once you came into that reality, it was really nothing anyone could do to hurt you anymore. Okay. Because you had already figured their ass out. Okay. It says, I feel like a loser for the things I've said and haven't said. Okay. And this how you could have been feeling, prior to all of this healing and awakening that you did. Okay. It says, I love it when you say what's really on your mind. Okay. You started speaking your mind to folks, and there was no denying, where people was wrong at, but you also acknowledged where you were wrong at in your past. Okay. So let me get some of these pro cards. He said, I'm trying to have two booties in my hand at the same time. Okay. So you could have been with somebody who was trying to, play two people, but he said at the same time, you could have been with someone who was into like threesomes or something like that. Look at this. Look at this with the three. It says release. Okay. So what else do you want them to know about the past? Or that there was a lot of upheaval. Well, there seemed to be a lot of upheaval, but that's all a part of the awakening process, okay, which I'm sure you know now. But in the past, spirit caused a lot of upheaval in your life because it was a lot of things, look. I was just finna say, when I seen these eggs, I was finna say they needed to protect your eggs, your thing that you were supposed to do here. So they caused a lot of upheaval. Look, and then this popped out, protection with the egg right there. Okay. Spirit gave you these ideas and they gave you ways to protect them. Okay. So they saved you from all of this mischief and bullshit that was going on around you. And they did it for a damn good reason too. Okay. And so that's why I was saying, yeah, and they taught you to release, okay, all of these. I like this because I can tell it's building up to something really good. Okay. They had you to release all of these old emotions and things, and you still could be releasing things, you know what I mean? But you're in a really good place right now. Okay. You've done so good. You're doing good. Okay. Whoever this is for, you're on your shit, and spirit really loves that. I'm going to take just one of these because like three of them came out. Okay. You were in survival mode in the past. Okay. But you're not in that anymore. That is the energy of the past for sure. Let me get one more for the past. For curiosity. Okay. Curiosity, they say curiosity killed the cat, but curiosity has really gotten you somewhere. Okay. I feel you because it got me somewhere too. Like, I'm so curious about everything I need to know. Like, oh, you could have been under the influence a lot in the past too. Okay. So you could be having like some really sober days. Okay. Doesn't mean like you're completely sober. You know what I mean? And you don't have to be like, fuck it. But at the same time, you're a lot better than you were. Okay. You were someone who liked to practice escapism a lot. You know what I mean? Which is like just drinking or smoking or, doing any other kind of drug when you have a problem instead of dealing with that problem. You weren't getting high because you were happy or you were having fun or you were out hanging out, to a point that you were just getting high, like just to feel something other than the bullshit that you kept feeling. Okay. I'm smiling when I say that because you came out of that. Okay. And that's amazing. Like, I'm really proud of you for that. Okay. So look, next is the weird, right? With the sixth house. Okay. With the work and routine, you would swear I got nails on the way. I can't pick these cards up, okay, but they're really skinny. And which went with the weird description, okay, and it says, "Why don't we just move on?" Okay, and so I feel like that's what you really did. I feel like you really moved on. You got into, you know, um, you threw yourself into your work and into your routine, whatever it is that you do. I said that you could play an instrument or something, but you don't necessarily have to. Okay. Whatever it is that you do, okay, it lights you up. You love to do it and it lights other people up while you do it because that's how this shit works. Okay. Look, past, present, and future. Okay. So, since this is in the present state, okay, it says straight consciousness at one extremity. Okay, so in the past, you're bent inward. You know what I mean, like this. Um, And in the present, you're standing up straight, conscious at one extremity, okay? And then in the future, you're bent outward, and that's like the crystallized state, first you're impure, then you're dissolved, then you're crystallized, okay? And that's kind of what's going on here, okay? You're in the process of being crystallized, of being bent outward like a celestial sphere, okay? With the consciousness of you right in the center of everything that you do and everywhere that you go and everybody that you meet. And that's amazing, okay? Tell me more about the present for them, Spirit. Mhm. Okay, so presently, Spirit's helping you to ward off any evil, okay? Because we got the Valerian root, okay? They've warded off most of this evil, what I mean? There's a lot of people always trying to attack those of us that choose to do something with our damn lives, or choose to be better in some type of way. Those of us that answer the call, we're picked on, right? As if these people don't get the same kind of calls, but they just don't know how to recognize them because they're just not ready. Okay. It's not their fault. You know what I mean? But some of them do definitely make that choice. You know what I mean? They know what it is. They know they denied it, and they know why they denied it. You know what I mean? And those type of people are looking to make a different kind of deal that they're going to lose at anyway. Okay. So it says, I open my heart, giving love to myself and the world, and feeling divine love flowing through me. Okay. So this is where you are right now. You're in a very divine, loving type of place. Okay. This says they know each other, same people, different setup. Okay, so you could be having some new people trying to be your friends, or old people coming around acting like they changed in some type of way, like they made the same changes that you made, but honestly they did not make the same fucking changes that you made. Okay, they're just playing. They just playing. They trying to figure out how they can get at you at all, and I'm hearing like, like, no, I'm not. But I'm hearing like, no, like you don't feel like that's gonna happen, you know what I mean? But you never know, like, because your heart is open right now, you know what I mean? And because you're seeing the divine in everyone, just be extra cautious, okay? Just ask more questions and really listen to what people are saying, okay? Because you're going through like this major transformation. Look at the egg of life again, okay? Eggs do represent, like new life, something being hatched or birthed into this world, so maybe spirits got you doing this work towards something that you are about to hatch in this world, okay? Um, or you've already hatched some things in this world and you need to go ahead and get them out and let people see it, let people see what you can do, what you're capable of, because you never know who will be interested in that thing. Okay, right now you are being taught by spirit how to wield the nets, the fabric of space and time, pretty much. Okay, because in hieroglyphics back in the day, that's what it says, hieroglyphic. It says hieroglyphic people wielding nets. Okay, so they would be wielding these nets, and it said that that was them learning to wield the fabric of space and time. Okay, because if you think about the grid, it is like that. It's like a net. Okay, so it says the vibrational grid behind every living being structure in the phenomenal world. Okay. It says they were being taught to catch and cast magic. Okay. So this is the kind of energy that spirit has you in. Okay. There's somebody with like 5 baby mamas and 8 kids and shit. It say 5 baby mamas, 8 kids, shit get real. Okay. I feel like that could be someone trying to come around in your energy, and honestly, I'm really feeling like you don't have time for that shit, okay? Because, like I said, you changed the way you play this game, and that person has not changed the way that they play the game, okay? They don't know no other way to play it. No. She said, if you just let me invade your space, I'll take the pleasure, take it with the pain. So, no. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through. Come on, spirit. That's how to save a life by the fray, okay? What do you say? He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through. Something. He goes left and you stay right. Um, something about fear and blame, and you begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and how could I stayed up with you all night? And I know how to save a life, and that's why they're trying to come back around, because you know how to save a fucking life. Okay, they know that. Okay, they know, like, no, and you're like, no, I can't right now. Okay, I'm like, Cream, I need to rise to the occasion. You know, you're you're at a higher vibration than this person, so I hope, you know, you don't let them come in and mess up your energy and your progress that you're making right now. Okay, guys, like I said, it's amazing, so don't stop. Oh goodness. Want to keep it. Okay, if you want to keep me, you gotta love me harder. But we're gonna get to love in a second, because it's a loving partnership. Okay, Spirit, give me some for the present. Soar. Okay, right now is the time for you to soar. Okay, to fly, to go out here and do things that people never expected you to do. You know what I mean? Including you people too. Okay, you about to go out here and do things you never thought that you would do. Okay, I don't care how old you are or what's your background or what you've been through or where you're coming from. Okay, Spirit's about to bless you big time. Look, with this abundance, come on now. Yeah, with this abundance and this freedom. Okay, Spirit's about, in this present moment, Spirit is teaching you how to protect yourself and how to soar through these skies. Okay, freely, knowing that you're abundant. Okay, realizing that you're the money. Okay, this should say, by myself at the top like a cocoon. Woo, shit. So there could have been a lot of people that you left behind, you know. Currently there's a lot of people, you know, catching this wrath of God for all of the trickery and all of the things that they tried to do, you know, way back here behind your back when they thought you wasn't looking, you know. They thought they was doing something, you know, when they jumped you, but like God come deep like this, way deeper than this, you know. So just know that that's a lot of that's going on around a lot right now, you know. It's harvest season for those of us that's been doing our spiritual work, and it's also harvest season for those that been doing that, working so hard at being a hater. Okay, yeah, that shit pays too, just not in the way that they think. You know, try to give Spirit the least resistance that you can right now. You know what I mean? Like, try to avoid pushing back against them with like fears, you know what I mean, or worries, or you know, like a lack of confidence. Don't do that, you know, because you're amazing. Okay, you have everything to be confident about, even if you don't feel like you're there yet. Okay, so let's see what kind of possible outcomes could be coming up in the future. Okay, with this money ball, like I said, you about to ball. You about to ball, and you about to have great love and partnerships, okay, coming into your life. You might not see it yet, okay, but it's definitely on the way. Okay, but also I feel like, you know, you're going to have a deeper love and understanding for the self. Okay, which is really important. Jeez Louise, these cards. All right, Spirit, you might be tired of taking the bus, you know what I mean, public transportation. I do not be taking the bus. I don't like it. I'll just wait. So, all right, what's coming up in the future? Okay, it says selling my soul to make a quick buck. I ain't with that shit. Okay, so you know, it says you don't chase, you attract. Okay, so you know, people that, you know, want things so bad, you know what I mean, they desire, you know what I mean, a heavy desire for physical things is how you get approached to make that dark deal anyway, you know what I mean. And I think you're going to just even out. I think it, like right now you're in the process of making changes to, you know, the things that you have been expecting, you know, like I said, it's time for you to soar, you know, to be free. And also that means that you're going to free up your mind, you know what I mean, and be able to make better choices for yourself. You know, you're in the middle of putting everything in your life into divine order, you know. And when you add up 19, you get 10. Okay, You are ending certain situations, spirit's putting an end to certain things right now, okay, so that you can um move smoothly into this future with this money and this love and these partnerships and this fun, happy, free, abundant energy that I feel like you're already in this energy, you know what I mean? But there's going to be some sort of like changes, or you're going to change the way that you're thinking about something or something, because it's tiny little tweaks, like it's just tiny little things that you do, you know what I mean, that can change the outcome of your day. You can start waking up an hour earlier, and you just change your whole timeline. Okay, so keep that in mind, okay. It says truth revealed or concealed, okay, so you could be in for spirit revealing a lot of truths to you that you weren't quite ready to hear yet, because they do that. They'll hold back some revelation until they know you're going to be able to breathe through that shit, okay. Look, because breathing techniques, it says staying conscious of breath, okay. When you're breathing, okay, think that you're breathing in perception and breathing out concept, okay, because true concept is a thought form from the mind of God, okay. Direct perception of spirit within matter, okay. So spirit's about to start showing you like physical, I mean, they probably already do, okay? That's what I'm really getting. But they're going to start showing you more, like I said, you want proof. You want proof, you're the kind of person that has to see things to believe them, and spirit ain't got no problem showing out, okay? And showing you like, yes, we're real. We're here. Look at this. Oh, you think that's funny? Well, let me throw this on top of that, and I love that about spirit, because they're undeniable. You can't deny them once they start making themselves known to you, okay? Um, it says aurora borealis, okay, so you have the light of the aurora borealis within you, but on top of that, the Inuit believe that the souls of the dead dance in the aurora, okay. So you have a lot of spiritual guides, okay. You have a lot of like family guides, okay. You could have come from like a big family, a big lineage, but I mean your spirit guide, your ancestors are not only, your ancestors from this lifetime, from this lineage that you're in right now. No, 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 honey. They are your ancestors of every life that you've ever lived, okay? And you're obviously an old soul because look at all this information we got out of like 3 cards, okay? So it says they don't have the balls, okay? So it's like anyone that even thinks about coming up to you in the future, they're just not gonna look any. It says hybrid or hybrids possessing reptilian and human genetic coding, yet who possess a human soul matrix, okay. So um they do have like draconian star seeds of light, okay. I do want to say that, okay. So it's possible that you could be a draconian star seed that chose the light, okay. But you could have like some hybrid type of folks, that still have their soul, okay, trying to mess with you in the future. Or you could be attracting those type of people to you, I mean, not like in the negative sense, I mean in the good sense. I don't really know what they're getting at with this thing, so I'm gonna move on, okay. It says look up May. Oh, because I did though. I put named for Maria, the Roman earth goddess, okay. So you're very connected to Mother Gaia, okay. Like I said, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so like I said, with this hybrid shit, okay, this would be like, I don't know, Seagulls gives me a group, okay, because I did say, they thought they was ganging up on you, but look how deep God come when I showed you the Wrath card, okay. So this is a group of people, they practice like gluttony, thievery. They always gossiping, they got crowd mentalities, their followers, they dirty, like in every sense of the word, okay? It says that seagulls also can symbolize freedom and carefree security to destruction at the hands of a loved one, okay? Or seagulls can represent like a foreshadowing device, okay? You can live by the beach, okay? You can see a lot of seagulls. You don't. You don't own me. No. It says, I align my will, my thoughts, and deeds with divine will. Okay, so like I said, you're only coming more into alignment. There is no knocking you off this path, like I said, by myself at the top, like a cocoon, okay? Who says you can't do big shit is what it says under that, okay? And yes, there's people trying to catch you off guard, but guess what? It's mission impossible, okay? Them people need to look inside themselves and diagnose the real problem, okay? But they're not gonna do that, okay? So don't worry about it. This just says, I'm able to travel through many dimensions of consciousness and I return with the information that uplifts me and serves the purpose of the heart. Okay. So it's like you can go to all of these in the future. This will be something that you're much better at doing. It got me thinking about this movie. What is the name of that movie? Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, if you haven't seen that, you need to see that. Okay, that's a good watch. Okay. And she like has to do like all of these weird little things to change her timeline, but it doesn't just, not only does it change the timeline or the dimension of the same timeline, you know what I mean? Because all the dimensions kind of exist at the same time. I didn't think it was going to get this deep, but all the dimensions exist at the same time, right? And it's like every time she does something weird or she changes something, she does something out of the ordinary that she wouldn't have normally done in that dimension, it kind of puts her in that dimension, you know what I mean? If she wants, she can just switch over and she can stay there, But what they were doing was they were switching over to that dimension long enough just to like get like in one dimension she had learned kung fu, and she needed to fight. So she did something weird, you know what I mean? And then that thing that she can do loads up it within her, okay? And this is the kind of power you kind of have. You can, pull different things that you've learned in past lifetimes back to you. And that's dope. And you're a master at it, because I did say number 33, maybe you're mastering something. These are the things that you're mastering. You're becoming a master over your enemies. You're becoming a master at realigning your energy, and you're becoming a master at following the divine will, okay, and really understanding where spirit wants you to go and what spirit wants you to do. Look at this. Yes, learning to pull your resources and knowing what types of things you should be valuing in life. Okay, this is where you're headed. Okay, so tell me some more about this possible future. It says risk, okay? Spirit saying, don't be afraid to take risks, okay? Because like I said, she had to do something weird, something out of the ordinary that she wouldn't have normally done in that dimension in order to call on that information from another dimension, okay? So make sure you're keeping your mind very open, okay, for these upcoming like downloads and things that Spirit's about to give you, okay? And pay attention to any and all warnings that Spirit is sending you, okay? Like really pay attention to your signs, to your numbers, to your colors, okay? Look them up. Look them up, read a few, He said, I ain't asking that nigga for nothing. I took the harder way. 12 pulled me over, caught me with the dope. They took my heart away, okay? So some of y'all could be a trapper, okay? Balance, okay? You're headed for, but I mean, not only that, you did things the harder way, okay? You went through a long, hard journey to get here to this future of balance and happiness that Spirit is incorporating into your life, okay? They're not trying to do shit. Okay, look at this, okay? Commitment. Okay, like I said, love and partnerships, there's some people that are going to come in, and they're going to make a real commitment to you, like not like you never had. Why does this say this was like knocked pushed up a little bit? It says it says support and inspiration, okay? So this person could be a Leo. This person that's going to come in, okay, or they could just have Leo in their charts, or you could be a Leo, I don't know, but you're going in the right direction. That's all you need to know, really. Spirit's like, just keep going, one step forward, one step onward, and I did say, like possible future, because it's all up to you at the end of the day. I can't tell you your future, okay? I can't tell you. I mean, I probably could, you know what I mean? And it would just trip you out that, it actually happened, but it wouldn't be because I said it that it happened. It would be because of the choices and the steps that you took and you made to make sure that the shit happened. Okay. So it's all about, making sure that you're having just enough self-interest. It doesn't mean, be too into yourself or not care about anything else or not care about the world or not care about what's going on, but just always make sure that you stay tapped into yourself, because that's the only way that you can truly communicate with spirit the way that you need to. Okay. So with that, I'm done. Okay. I got like 3 more to do. I hope that they gave you something that you needed. Okay. And I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later. Bye.